time for another installment of Oh My God.
Hi everybody, welcome to this week's Oh My God segment. I'm here with Ben Mankiewicz from Turner Classic Movie, and former writer for The Daily Show, Steve Rosenfield is here.
Hey folks.
Steve, look at that. He's in a different chair and everything. And right now we're gonna go to Pat Robertson, and in the Oh My God segment we play something from a religious person and then we make fun of it. And here Pat Robertson, we're gonna go to clip 20. Let's go to 25 first. Clip 25, Pat Robertson. He does this thing where he closes his eyes really tight, which helps him, I guess, talk to God. You have to close your eyes. And then he can kind of hear what God's already doing in the world. And here he is closing his eyes, and he's telling you what God is doing. Here we go.
God is going to supply $1 million. Somebody is praying right now, right this second. You're praying for $1 million, and God said, I have heard your prayer. I know your need, and I'm going to supply the need that you've requested. It's done in Jesus' name.
I want you. God said, I'm going to put $1 million unmarked bills in a brown paper bag. No cops.
I'm always praying for $1 million. I don't
But I mean, isn't the person praying for $1 million? Isn't that Pat Robertson?
Yeah, that's what I'm. Okay.
So he's like, somebody's praying for $1 million. I don't know who, but somebody's playing really, really hard.
Here's the phone number. Yeah. Call now.
Yeah.
Let's make this $1 million happen.
Right.
I just think it's funny that all the things to be praying for, someone's going to get $1 million. You know, there's a little girl praying for her brain tumor to go away, but God's going to drop $1 million on somebody instead.
Who's totally healthy and is just greedy.
Just greedy.
Really.
Because if Jesus had $1 million, he would give it to one guy.
He would give it to one guy.
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't.
One guy needs $1 million.
He wouldn't feed 500,000 people. He'd give it to a guy.
He's not a socialist.
He's not a socialist. So let's move on. So here, now Pat also has a segment where he'll give advice to people. People write in to him for advice.
Wow.
This really happens.
Jesus.
So here's a woman who writes in, she's worried about, she buys clothes from the Goodwill, and here's what she put.
This is Carrie, who says, I buy a lot of clothes and other items at Goodwill and other secondhand shops. Recently, my mom told me that I need to pray over the items, bind familiar spirits, and bless the items before I bring them into the house. Is my mother correct? Can demons attach themselves to material items?
Okay, first of all, sounds really grounded in reality. At least keep your feet in the ground, keep reaching for the stars.
I love that a woman named Carrie is asking about whether there are demons in her clothes. Yeah.
No, but there might be a bucket of pig's blood.
It might be, yeah.
Coming down on your head.
Wow.
So Pat Robertson starts to actually answer this woman back, and he starts off with a nice story that I'm sure is true.
I heard a story in I believe, the Philippines, a person who went to Thailand. There was a witch who had prayed over a particular ring and asked for a spirit to come into it. Well, this Philippine girl was so attached to this ring, she had to buy it. She bought it, and all hell broke loose till she finally recognized what it was.
Well, first of all, totally believable.
That's the worst joke I've ever heard.
Yeah, great story, Pat. Yeah.
I heard a story about a woman who was a witch in the Philippines. Okay, you're on right.
But she was, first it starts with, a guy told me this story about the Philippines. I'm like, well, that guy was on a sex tour to the Philippines and Thailand. Yeah.
I was talking to a guy who I think was tweaking, and he told me a story about a witch in the Philippines, which I totally believe, and now I'm going to share it with you. Pat Robertson.
I'm going to share it with you, but obviously I can't quite remember it.
Really? A witch put a spell on a ring and a girl bought a ring?
And all hell broke loose and something like that. Oh no, it was a guy. It wasn't a ring, it was a necklace.
Why? I wouldn't. People are asking for this guy on life advice, right? I wouldn't ask this guy's advice on anything. Okay, here. So he goes on. He's got more to say.
So, can demonic spirits attach themselves to inanimate objects? The answer is yes. But I don't think every sweater you get from Goodwill has demons in it.
Yeah, no, sure, some of them do, but not all the sweaters have demons. That would be crazy.
Just try woolite, I think it's fine.
Right, the sweater's given to you by the gay people. They have demons
Yes.
in them, right? But you can't know that, so you better bless them all.
Yeah, I go
Just to be safe.
Yeah, can you just drop some holy water on top of the out of the closet resellers? You know what I mean? Do you have to do it individually? Can you just throw it at the whole store? Maybe a little water can. We're gonna wipe it down with some holy water. As long as you're going hocus pocus, right? I mean, and these are the people who look down their nose at voodoo. I mean, Pat Robertson famously said that Haiti had it coming because they believed in voodoo.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What the hell is this?
And Florida had the hurricanes because of the gays.
The gay, oh, sure. Sure.
I imagine that Carrie is at home. Is it 700 Club that Pat
Yes.
was on? Is that the
Yes.
So, yeah.
So I imagine that Carrie's at home and she's like calling her friends, like, Pat Robertson answered my question on the air about the clothes. And they're like, oh my God, what did he say to her? She's like, I have no fucking idea, but he answered my question on the air. He said, bless him or don't. I don't know.
All hell is broken loose.
Yeah, exactly. Don't buy a ring in the Philippines. That's what he told me.
So he's got what? He's got a little bit more at the end. Let's hear it.
Your mother's just being super cautious, so hey, it isn't going to hurt you anything to rebuke any spirits that happen to have attached themselves to those clothes.
It ain't gonna, hey, your mom, you just don't get, he's like, hey, don't get nervous. It's okay. Your mom's just being cautious.
I'm full of shit anyway. So it's really.
I think that he should also give some precautions for Dungeons and Dragons, right? There's a lot of, just again, I can't get over how people take that kind of stuff seriously.
Really?
That's
Or send him any money, I think. That's a big mistake.
Well, I'm going to send him money because I need him to stay on the show. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, we need him.
What am I going to do without him? Start making fun of Glenn Beck again?
This has been Oh My God.
Oh my God!